The Lord spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting. The Lord said, "Count all the men of Israel. Make a list of them by their tribes and families." But the families of the tribe of Levi were not counted along with the others. Instead, the Levites were in charge of the holy tent. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron. He said, "The Israelites must camp around the tent of meeting, but they must not camp too close to it. All of them must camp under their flags and under the banners of their families." Aaron's oldest son was Nadab. Aaron's other son was Abihu. They were the anointed priests. They were given authority to serve the Lord as priests. But Nadab and Abihu made an offering to the Lord by using fire that wasn't allowed, so they died in front of him. The people weren't happy about the hard times they were having. The Lord heard what they were saying. It made him very angry. Some people with them began to wish for other food. Again, the Israelites began to cry out. They said, "We wish we had meat to eat. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt. It didn't cost us anything. But now we've lost all interest in eating. We never see anything but this manna." Moses heard people from every family crying at the entrances to their tents. The Lord became very angry. So Moses became upset. He asked the Lord, "Why have you brought this trouble on me? Why aren't you pleased with me? Why have you loaded me down with the troubles of all these people? Am I like a mother to them? Do I have to carry them to the land you promised? They keep crying out to me. They say, 'Give us meat to eat.' I can't carry all these people by myself. The load is too heavy for me." The Lord said to Moses, "Bring me 70 of Israel's elders. Bring men that you know are leaders and officials among the people. Have them come to the tent of meeting. I want them to stand there with you. I will come down and speak with you there. I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you, and I will put it on them. They will share the responsibility of these people with you. Then you will not have to carry it alone." Miriam and Aaron began to say bad things about Moses. "Has the Lord only spoken through Moses?" they asked. "Hasn't he also spoken through us?" The Lord heard what they said. Moses was a very humble man. In fact, he was more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. The Lord spoke to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. He said, "All 3 of you, come out to the tent of meeting." So they did. Then the Lord said, "Listen to my words. Suppose there is a prophet among you. I, the Lord, make myself known to them in visions. I speak to them in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in everything he does in my house. With Moses, I speak face to face. I speak with him clearly. I do not speak in riddles. I let him see something of what I look like. So why were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?" Count all the men of Israel. The men of Israel had been counted before in the Sinai desert, but not one of them was among the men counted this time. The Lord had told the Israelites that they would certainly die in the desert. Not one of them was left alive except Caleb and Joshua. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go up this mountain. See the land I have given the Israelites. After you have seen it, you too will join the members of your family who have already died." Moses spoke to the Lord. He said, "Lord, you are the God who gives life and breath to all living things. Please put someone in charge of this community. Have that person lead them and take care of them. Then your people won't be like sheep without a shepherd." So the Lord said to Moses, "Joshua, the son of Nun, has the ability to be a wise leader. Get him and place your hand on him. Give him some of your authority. Then the whole community of Israel will obey him." Then Moses placed his hands on Joshua, and he put him in charge of the people. He did just as the Lord had directed through Moses. On the plains of Moab, the Lord spoke to Moses. He spoke to him by the Jordan River across from Jericho. The Lord said, Speak to the Israelites. Tell them, go across the Jordan River into Canaan. Take the land as your own. Make your homes in it. I have given it to you.